Okay, so boom, with the limitless life, I don't want to take up too many goals. One thing that I've learned along this journey is that you gotta be realistic. Don't put too much on myself at one time. How I got my foot into the door was I went and bought pretty much a starter setup for me, a mic, iMac, just a lot of studio equipment, and then a camera. And I bought a little T6i, Canon Rebel T6i. This is my time. I'm finna learn how to mix and master. I'm finna learn how to do my own music videos. So I ain't got. And my whole thing was I wanted to stay in the music space, stay in the creative space. I didn't want to have to pay anybody to go mix and master my tracks. I didn't have it. One, I wasn't living like that. You know, I wasn't broke, but it's different whenever you trying to come up. You know, you got to have a certain image, and you gotta everywhere got to be on your P's and Q's. Videos, I didn't want to have to pay nobody $500-$600 for no video. I'm like, man, I can learn anything. I can do anything. So I took all that shit up at once, and I was making strides. I was learning, man. Hey, I got journals. I'll show you I'll go through. I got journals and notes, but what I realized along that process is that your brain is a muscle. There's one key element to growth for any muscle. It's rest. I wasn't resting. 3-4 hours of sleep every day. Like, I was just like that. But it's the taking a break process. I thought taking a break process was me switching from videos to mixing. No. Although I can take all this and just cram, it may be a month, 2-3 months before I really realize what I know. Because I'm always constantly flooding my head with information, flooding. There's no time to stop and process. There's no time to let the information seek in and for you to actually like build them brain connections that you need. So what I did was locked in with mix and mastering. Got to a good point. Trusted my ear that I trained, and then when I bought my first set of like wireless mics, the Rode mics, I was like, dang, there's stuff that you can get that'll streamline your process. Then I just started going on a gear haul, and along that process, I got real deep into filmmaking. As I started to focus more and more on just this, I started to realize, dang, I know a lot when it comes to mixing and mastering. At the time, it felt confusing. I'm building these brain connections as if I'm still studying these things. And no, it was just the fact I got to take a step back, look at the whole process, let my brain understand, you know what I'm saying, stuff going on. I had to be more gentle with myself and stop treating myself as like a robot. One thing that I'm working on right now is getting back with, okay. I just realized, like, I be leaving, full disclaimer, bro, like, I can be talking and talking. Like, the reason why I had to have this is because I can be talking, and then I just go off. For the people that's new and introduced just now, like seeing my face and don't really know a lot about me, I have a whole nother channel, right? This is my brand channel. On my brand channel, I have a podcast. My podcast, the role of my podcast is just so I can talk, you know? These videos ain't supposed to be me rambling, bro, but I can't help it. Like, hey, yeah, what I'm working on currently right now is handstand push-ups and getting back in the rhythm with that. The handstand push-ups was always the in-between to what I really wanted to learn how to do. What I really want to learn how to do and what I will learn how to do is the 90-degree handstand push-up. That's that joint where you go all the way up and then you go all the way down. Feet touch the floor and then you go all the way back up. Like, you cannot tell me that shit ain't cool. You can't tell me that shit ain't cool. I may just want to learn how to do it because it's cool. But that's good enough for me. Why you want to do something is always important, right? But a lot of shit doesn't stick. I could say, yeah, I want to do it because it looks cool. But ultimately, if I followed through all the way with it, it was something a little bit more pushing me towards it. I really did just want to push myself, or I really just, you know, other than it looking cool, I do think that that's a challenge. And when it comes to working out, I'm in shape. I'm not like the most athletic person ever, but I love my shape. I love myself and my body. I don't really want to lose any mobility. Just want to be able to like fine tune and sculpt my body to be efficient. I don't want to be overly big. That's why I got into calisthenics. Within calisthenics, there are movements that you can train for, bro. That is awesome, bro. It's like a whole hobby within a hobby. Calisthenics, I feel like, does a better job at building my body out evenly. You know, I shared the process of learning handstand push-up. It's not just isolating one muscle. To be able to learn that handstand push-up, I had to work a group of muscles. A group of muscles had to be all in unison, and then I had to train my endurance. Just because of how that works out made me so interested. It just pulled me way more into calisthenics. Go to the gym, and I hardly touch weights. I've been going to a new gym and I still ain't touched the weight. People know this. It's how you train. It's always how you train, bro. It's always the intention. Me, I go in with a game plan. I've been doing it for a long time, so I kind of know the kind of feelings I should be feeling when I'm in there. You know what I mean? If that makes sense. They say you want to master the handstand push-up, be able to do 5 solid reps, and then be able to hold a planche for at least I don't know how many seconds. I don't want to lie to y'all, but it's processes. A lot of times we run into roadblocks because of the way we try to go about things, and that's what I'm realizing. And hey, they say work hard, but they're not gonna tell you that upon working hard, you do have to chill. And when I say chill, I mean like relax a little bit. There's no such thing as going 100 all the whole marathon. There's no such thing. Any marathon that you watch is a period of coasting. It's a period of whenever you have to reserve. It's a period to whenever you gotta know that how you move right now is gonna contribute to the overall like result of everything. But yeah, I feel like I done blabbed on along. I done blabbed on long enough. I'll see y'all in the next series, the next episode of Limitless Life. This is kind of like a rough introduction, kind of like giving you a little bit more context. The next time I see you, I will be in the gym. Either I'll start the video off here, or I will be at the gym, and we're gonna kind of go through over some more of my journey of my handstand push-ups and 90-degree handstand push-ups. Till then, have a good day, man. Keep positive energy and stay around the people that remind you of you, and never let you forget who you are. Remind you how great you are in the times whenever you don't see it. Till the next one.